Good morning. Good morning. The weather is beautiful in Birmingham. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I'm so sleepy. I am so sleepy. Jen, can you call me today? I tried to call you on Friday. I got your voicemail. Call me today if you can. Okay. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Coffee Talk. It is Monday. And I'm so sleepy. I don't know why. I think I didn't sleep very well last night. And I would like to talk to you guys about something very serious. Let me preface this with, let me preface this with, I am not angry with the people involved. I understand why they did it. And I do not want anyone from the Coffee Talk community saying things that are hurtful about them, because that is not what this message is about, and that is not what I need from you. So if you love me at all, please respect the fact that I don't need anybody to comment about them or anything about their behavior, because I have not made an announcement like this before. And despite the fact that you would assume people would understand, not everybody does. So here we go. Yesterday, Michael and I dropped our oldest two off at camp, soccer camp. And when we got home, we pulled into the driveway, and there was a truck in front of our house. And there were people in that truck who had been waiting for us. I don't know how long. Could have been an hour, could have been 5 minutes. Those people had searched for my address online, found my address, and showed up to my house. They were fans who just wanted to tell me they loved me and that they loved Coffee Talk and wanted a picture and whatever. But I felt ambushed. I was crying in the car. I got out of the car to a lot of energy and people coming up on my driveway and phones and videos and pictures. And regardless of how open I am on Coffee Talk, my home is not for you. My home is not for you. It is an invasion, and it is scary to have people show up at your home. I have children, okay? And I will protect my children more fiercely than any woman you have ever come across in your entire life. Okay? I am not angry. I am not angry at these people. They love me and they meant well. But what it did was it gave Michael and I a lot to talk about after they left. The realization that as human beings, we are vulnerable. And we have children. So I am going to be working with an agency today that will have my private information removed from the internet. They've already started. But sadly, we live in a country where freedom rings, and part of that freedom is freedom to put your home address and shit all over the internet. All of yours is there. All of it. So let this be a wake-up call to you. Okay? There are companies that you can pay that will go online and scrub the internet free of your private personal phone numbers and your addresses and your mother's address. But until you take the steps to do that, anybody can find you at any time. Okay? I was so caught off guard by what was happening that I didn't have the wherewithal to explain to them how frightening the entire experience was to me. I pride myself on being someone who's very tough, you know? And in that moment, I was very vulnerable. I didn't know who they were, what they wanted, how long they had been here. Now, again, I would like to say for the record, it is very important for me to say this. They were fine. They were not there to hurt me. But there was no way for me to know that in the moment. If you see me at Whole Foods and you see me at a restaurant, okay? It is perfectly acceptable for you to approach me and say hello, or Michael, okay? Do not approach my children. Do not ever approach my children ever. If I'm with them, you speak to me first. If I'm not with them, you don't speak to them. They are children. So basically, we talk about healthy boundaries on Coffee Talk a lot. And the truth is that boundaries apply not just in personal relationships, but just in our behavior day to day. There are certain things we shouldn't feel comfortable doing. I understand. I am a huge Rihanna fan. If I was a block from her, I don't think I would seek out her address, but if I was around the corner from her house, I may or may not drive by her house to look at her house. I don't know what I would do, but I know that, so I say that to say I understand. But as far as Michael goes, he's not okay with any of this. And if Coffee Talk starts to become an issue and people are going to be showing up at our home, then Coffee Talk will just stop. As much as I love this and as much as I love you guys and as much as I need you the way you need me, my children come first. It's just, that's it. There's a period at the end of that sentence and it's a hard stop. My children come first. So I understand that 99.9% of the world understands this and again, I'm not angry with them. I understand why. But it left us with so much to think about afterwards. What if they didn't like the way I reacted? What if they expected a different Jamie? What if they were disappointed in me? I now look back and realize that I went along with what they wanted because I was fearful. That's a terrible way to feel, standing on your own driveway. Who the hell wants to be fearful? Not me. So, yesterday was an emotional day all around. If you guys follow me, you know that taking my kids to camp is already very difficult for me. So, Michael was already dealing with a wife who was, But it, just so you know, it is never appropriate, ever, under any circumstances, to show up at someone's house you don't know. I don't even know that I would show up at someone's house I do know unannounced, unless maybe I had to poop or something. But it's never okay. It's just not. It's a total lack of boundary, and it's scary for everybody involved. And again, I know they meant no harm. I am not angry with them at all. I love them. They are part of this community, and I get it. Going forward, if you show up at my home, on a Sunday and Father's Day, the whole thing, Michael was just like, he could not understand. But just know that if you show up at my home going forward, you will get a very different Jaime and a very different Michael. It will not, don't do it. If you're considering doing it, if you're in Birmingham for the weekend and you're just dying to see where I live, don't. If you see me at Starbucks or Whole Foods, where I am every single day, fine. But, and please, as a matter of fact, please, if you see me at the coffee shop or Whole Foods or a parking lot or a restaurant or the gym, which you never see me at the gym because I don't go there, but you know what I mean, please speak to me, hug me, love me. Let's take pictures, all of it, but do not come to my home. My children live here, and the next time it just won't go that well. And I appreciate all of your messages, all of them. And Mike, we have security cameras. Michael and I have security cameras. What would a security camera have done? I pulled into the driveway and they were in front of my house. Like, it was broad daylight. I mean, there's a million. I do book signings. I do appearances. I'm out and about all the time. I am very accessible as a human being if you want to see me, but you cannot come to my home. Hard stop, full stop, period. Don't come to my house. You cannot come to my house. And that's just it. And I don't need Charlie scared, because now she's scared that people know her name because they said hello to her out of the car. And how do I know who's a stranger and who's not? It's a lot. And she's 8 and she didn't ask for this. So don't come to my house. That's it. I'm not angry. I can't reiterate this enough. I'm not angry because I understand. But now we all are on the same page. And thank you guys for your sweet messages. I was very shaken up yesterday, but I'm okay now. But yeah, don't come to my house. For those of you who are just catching me live for the first time today, you're probably very confused. Like, I don't understand. Everyone said this woman's videos are so funny and inspiring, and yet here she is having some sort of like lecture, breakdown, whatever. Please come back tomorrow for those of you that are new today, because the videos typically are funny and inspiring. But today I just needed to get this out because Michael said that if I didn't make this announcement, Coffee Talk was over. And there are very, very few things Michael puts his foot down about. Very few. Suddenly I just realized I look so much like my dad in glasses. Oh my God, did you see that picture of my dad yesterday? He had such a big nose. And I don't have a big nose, but it definitely looks big in these glasses. Anyway, I love you guys very much, and I thank you for your continued support, okay? I have a ton of great coffee talks coming up this week, requests that have been coming in. People want me to talk about empty nesters, so I've been speaking to people who are empty nesters. People want me to talk about narcissistic children. What happens when your children are the ones who alienate you. And then something else, something special about a special needs mom, a story that I can't wait to share with you guys. So this week is going to be great videos. And I'm very excited to get back into the swing of things this week. But I love you guys so much. I love you. Have a great day.